Hey, what is up, people? This is Johnny, and today we're going to continue our Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke adventure. And this is where we're going to be trying to do some pretty good gameplay footage, and hopefully we do pretty well on this. Anyways, we're going to head back to the next town, which is where we had to go to Norman, and we had to continue our adventure. So we actually caught a Lotad, which I'm going to go into the Pokemon Center to go ahead and heal it up. And that's pretty cool that we caught the Lotad and, you know, we managed to capture a Pokemon. But he needs to get healed because he has low amount of HP. And we didn't really, like, you know, we fought, but I managed to capture it. Anyways, we're going to go in here, and I guess this is where we're actually going to have to help Wally. Not bad, it was a good battle. Thank you, sir. Come back and challenge me again anytime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokemon again when you're a bit stronger. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna do a special training with my Pokemon, then I'll challenge this gym again. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman. Why, if it isn't Johnny, so you finished moving in. I see. Well, I guess we shouldn't stand around out here talking. Do you want to come in for a bit? We can talk in the gym. Alright, so we're going to talk in the gym, but we're not going to be actually working out. You know, I sure was surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Ah, I see you're making a good start on a team. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Johnny. Now that's something to look forward to. I'm going to become better. Excuse me. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Aren't you? You're Wally, right? Yes, I'm supposed to go stay with my relatives in Verdant Turf Town for a while, but I thought I might be lovely. It might be lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokemon with me. But I never caught a Pokemon by myself. I'm not sure if I can. I see. Johnny, you heard all that, right? You go with Wally and make sure that he can safely catches his Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll lend you one of my Pokemon. And he received a Zigzagoon. Oh wow, your Pokemon, sir. I'll give you a Pokeball too, so go give it your best. I don't know why I get confused with the reading. Thank you, Mr. Nah, man. Johnny, you will come with me, right? Of course, I have no choice, even though I didn't get to talk if I didn't want to go with you. Well, anyways, Johnny, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? No, of course they do. Please stay there to watch, see if I can catch one properly. Whoa, and there he goes. He finally going to capture his first Pokemon, which is actually Ralts. And he got lucky that it appeared on him for the first time, because I wanted a Ralts too. They're cool Pokemon. Alright, so this is going to take a while just for him to start attack his Pokemon and shit like that, so... yeah, it needs to hurry up because I don't have all day. Hurry up, Wally. If you remember the movie, Wally the little robot. Oh, this is Wally. So he's finally gonna throw his Pokeball. Yes, the Pokemon has been weakened. So now you get to throw your Pokeball, sir. So I wonder how this Nuzlocke will turn out, because I really have no clue if it's going to be hard. I actually think it will be a little bit harder than the normal adventures that you usually get, because there's a lot of Pokemon out there that are high level. Especially the second time when you go ahead and fight the Elite Four. That's a really strong... I know that I'm going to be scared the second time. I did it, it's my own Pokemon. Thanks so much, Johnny. Let's head back to the gym. So did it go well? Yes, it did. Thank you. Let me give you back your Pokemon, sir. And you, Johnny, thank you so much for coming with me. It was all thanks to you, too, that I was able to catch a Ralts, my very own Ralts. I will always treasure it. Oh, I know. It's not much of a thank you, but, Johnny, will you let me see your Pokénav Plus for a second? Okay, that, there. And he updated my Pokénav with the Poképlay features, I believe. I read in the book how you can use the PlayNav to take care of your Pokemon and train them. And there's even supposed to be this thing called the PSS where you can meet up with other trainers and battle friends and more. I wanted to have my own Pokemon for so long and do all those kind of things together. So I had all of these kinds of apps installed on my PokeNav Plus for ages. Embarrassing, huh? I'm going to try my best together with routes. You do your best too, Johnny. Oh, but my mom's waiting for me. I got to get going. I hope we'll meet again, Johnny. And you too, Mr. Norman. That boy will be worth keeping an eye on. But for now, Johnny, if you want to become as strong as a trainer, listen to my advice. First head to Rustboro City, which lies beyond this town. There you should challenge the gym leader, Roxana. After her, go on the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders as well. Collect badges from them, understand? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. I'm sure we'll battle one day. But that will be after you become stronger, Johnny. What are you trying to say? You're trying to say that I'm weak? Anyways, we're going off of this route and we're finally continuing our adventure, which is pretty awesome because I was getting a little tired of all that dialogue. Anyways, what Pokemon are we encountering right here? This is a new route, so we can actually capture this Zigzagoon if we want. I'm going to use a quick attack in order to capture it. Hopefully it survives my hit. And actually did, so it's right there at the middle. So I might as well throw a Pokeball at it because it has its yellow health. It's been damaged. If I don't capture this Pokemon, that's going to be really weird. Because, I mean, it's just a starter Pokemon. What are we going to nickname him? We should nickname him Sly. Sly is a good name. I like Sly. Because you know the reference already. Well, some of you may know the reference. It was added to my Pokedex. And we need to start training the other Pokemon too. I think the way I'll train them though, it's a little bit different. I'm not going to use Experience Share, but I'm actually going to switch in a Pokemon and then switch it. Because it does need some training. There we go. We actually nicknamed it already. And that's our third Pokemon. And that's the third Pokemon we're limited to capturing in this area. So we can't capture anything more. I'll probably end up healing it later. What I like about Zigzagoon is that it tends to grab items from random locations. And it's a Wurmple. So this is a pretty good opponent for my Froggy. Hopefully it's not stronger than my Pokemon. It's probably just not even gonna use the other moves. Astonish should be able to do it. It's gonna use String Shot actually. I don't know if that does any damage. It just keeps my Pokemon like it slows it down and it doesn't let me escape battles. If I remember from the previous games. I don't quite remember. Anyways, Astonish will do just fine for this Pokemon even though it's lowering my speed. And that's pretty much it. That's all it has. Well, that's not even that much to be honest. There we go with Astonish it. Good thing is at level 2 because there's some level 4s that can appear around here as well. This is the thing about Nuzlocke, that we have to continue training and training in order for us to actually make some progression. Because it's just the way it is. You have to keep training your Pokemon. And you know, when I train some Pokemon, you know, if you may get bored, well, I'm actually going to go ahead and use the skip, you know, while I'm training. So, we're actually going to be in training mode right now. And, you know, if depending on how long it actually takes me to train these Pokemon, I'll just put the speed, I like make it go faster. You'll be able to see everything if I'm following the rules. I won't be doing any type of cheating because what's the purpose of doing a Nuzlocke if you're gonna cheat? Anyways, it keeps using that String Shot. But I like these Wurmples because these are the first Pokemon that I'll be able to train with more efficiently, so it actually helps out my Froggy. And I should be training Zigzagoon later on too. Just gonna keep using that. Oh, it finally used a tackle attack. That's what I wanted. I wanted that, a tackle attack against me. Because it was starting to get pretty, you know, boring. Shit, that was a critical hit. Anyways, hopefully my Pokemon reached a... Oh, it hasn't even reached level... Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center. Even though I caught a new Pokemon, I mean, the Pokemon Center is important because I caught a new Pokemon. So I actually do want to go back to the Pokemon Center. These Pokemon aren't really ready for that battling though. They're pretty low leveled and they need some more training in order to be ready for that battling. I mean, they're doing fine. Right now, Wurmple was the greatest Pokemon to fight against, but it only has that string shot and tackle, so it's kind of a stall. And Zigzagoon appeared. Yeah, this is not going to work out because I believe Astonish is a ghost move, so I think that Zigzagoon is pretty immune to that. Time for Tree Man to come out at last. Can't believe we're already a level 10 with Tree Man, so it's pretty easy. We're like 6 more levels and it evolves. Gonna go ahead and use that quick attack. Whoa, it's actually doing damage. Man, this Pokemon is not playing. Like, I'm not playing. I'm gonna battle you till I get everything. The last one I'm going to use is a Zorb because I want some HP back. There we go. Zigzagoon is down and out. Its energy has been completely drained. And Froggy has reached level 4. Alright, so more training. More training. If it's a Wurmple, you already know. And it's another Zigzagoon. I want to get at least Loltat to level 6 before I actually start going to another area in my adventure. And one thing about Zigzagoon that it carries items, so hopefully it doesn't carry an item because I don't want to carry my berries. I should look into my what it's carrying. I'm gonna use Pound, maybe that does something. That's the same thing as the other attack. And him using Growl is actually just making my Pokemon weaker, which is annoying. Yeah, Absorbed actually does the best damage. Gonna use another Absorb, get my health back. Alright, so I'll continue this area after I get my Pokemon at level 6. The Froggy, and then I want to get the Zigzagoon at level 6 too. Alright, so we're going to go and see in what kind of item this Zigzagoon was carrying when I first had it. It actually had a potion, so that's normal. I can keep that on that Pokemon. It had a potion, but the berries, I'm not using that, so I'm just going to discard them if I ever come across a berry. Because those are the rules that I put. No berries, no nothing. Oh, that Astonish isn't really doing anything. And he's gonna string shot me, so my speed will go really down. And that's a level 5. That's why this one is doing more. Oh wow, that was super effective and actually poisoned my Pokemon. Alright, so now I really have to watch out because that was poisoned. And yes, Tree Man again has to come out. Tree Man has come to save the world from evil Pokemon like Wurmple. How come it didn't affect my Trico? It affected the other one, but it didn't affect my Trico. That's pretty weird. This one is actually a really good one. If I would have encountered that one, that would have been a really good start because it poisons your opponent. And I'm actually gonna have to make another trip to the Poke Center after this because I don't want my Pokemon to faint. Now that they got me poisoned. Anyways, Froggy at least reached level 6. And they actually learned Absorb just like my Trico. Now, I knew that there were some trainers by the beach side of that area where the sand is at. So I'm going to go and actually battle some trainers there too. Joy, recover my Pokemon now. There we go, we restored our Pokemon. Now we shouldn't have any problems of using that. And we got Sly. Maybe Sly should go. You know what? I'm going to first go into a battle. If I remember fair enough, there are some trainers over there do want to end up battling. I think this guy wanted to battle. And yep, he wanted to battle, and that will be our first or second, third, fourth battle. I don't even know. Youngster Billy is going to send out his C-Dot. Now his C-Dot, I don't know what he's going to do, but I'm taking out Tree Man. Tree Man is going to do some pretty good damage because it's a level 10. We're gonna go ahead and use the quick attack. C-Dot took half of damage. That Pokemon used Harden, so I don't even know. It's going to raise its defense. Wow, that defense actually helped it, and it's going to use Harden again, so it wasn't that bad. It was a good start. It was a good start. And there he's down and out. So, woo, we took out C-Dot. And we managed to gain a level 11. You know, that's not that bad. They're going to take out Tello, which is a pretty weird looking Pokemon. We're going to use Absorb. Hopefully Absorb does something. I think I should have used a quick attack instead. They're doing everything to make my attack fail. Yeah, quick attack would have done definitely way better before. Oh shit, that's actually a pretty good attack. Alright, just one more attack. It's gonna use focus energy, so it's getting pumped. Oh, I gotta take it out. There we go. Good thing I had a better speed. If it would have managed to hit me, whoa, who knows what would have happened. That Pokemon seemed pretty strong. Anyways, Youngster Billy gave me a good battle. That was a good battle. She's not a trainer, but she's there and she doesn't want to battle. Let's talk to the fisherman. I don't know if he gives us a rod. I don't think so. Not this one. Not according to my other play. Well, I did play this game once. Full of energy. Does this guy want to battle? Sure, I'll give him a potion. Thank you so much. Thank you. You made my Pokemon completely recover. Next time, do it on your own. Keep encountering the same Pokemon with the Dex Snap. Alright, so I encountered a Pokemon. It's a Zigzagoon. Yes, a Zigzagoon. Those are going to tend to appear a lot. I don't know, I'm just using Absorb because I kind of wanted to have my full HP back. And Absorb does that. That's what I like about this Trico. Imagine if it was a higher level. Start restoring its health automatically. And they're just using those attacks, which aren't really going to do that much damage. There we go, that was pretty much a critical. $40 experience points. Man, it feels like forever now. This is going to take a while. Oh, sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. So he has a lot of money, but that doesn't mean he's necessarily going to win. And it's a Zigzagoon. Everybody likes using Zigzagoon. I don't know why. There's something about Zigzagoon that they like. The HM slave Pokemon. Oh, this Zigzagoon is pretty strong though. It's a level 8. That's pretty strong. And yes, they're gonna use Growl in order to take my... I guess some of my stuff. Yeah, that's a bad move. Never use Growl. Because Growl is just going to do this. And look, it's just going to annihilate it. Yeah, and look, its tackle attack didn't even do anything. And he has a full restore. Really early on in the game, he has a full restore. That's crazy. And it's keep doing the same amount. Well, it's good for me. My Pokemon just keeps absorbing its HP. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so we're actually headed into the forest, which will be our next area of location. And hopefully in that area we manage to capture another Pokemon. If I seem interested in it, I'll capture it. Yep, that Zigzagoon had its energy drained. That's why you just don't use that attack over and over. Now give me your Poké Dollars and go home and cry to your mother. Time for Froggy to get some training. Froggy has to get some training. If Froggy doesn't get the training, then who knows what will happen. I'm gonna go this way because I believe that we can get some extra stuff over here. I think there's a Pokeball this other way. And look, a Wurmple appeared. So yeah. Now that we got Absorb, we could probably do a pretty more. It doesn't really even do anything. It does less, and it uses that Poison Sting, man. Really, that's really annoying when that Pokemon uses that. So yeah, this was the first Pokemon we encountered. We can actually go ahead and capture it. And I actually like that Wurmple. You know what? I made a decision, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to capture it. But this will be the only Pokemon I can capture in this area. As if Wurmple survives my pound attack. Survived one hit. One more and let's make it go to its HP red. Yeah, it managed to survive, so that's a pretty cool Pokemon. We're going to capture it. Alright, so we have 2 more Pokemon we need in our team, and then we'll have a full team ready for whoever knows what they'll be ready for. But indeed, Wurmple will be on our team. So, did the Froggy get any experience points? I highly doubt it. What are we gonna call this? Warm. Okay, that's a very unoriginal name. We're gonna nickname him Apple. Let's just name it Apple. I don't know why. Alright. Abel, whatever. I'm just gonna call it Abel. I don't really have good original names. I don't know why, but I have a problem with making up names. It takes a while. If I'm gonna come up with a pretty cool, badass name, it's gonna take a while. So, it actually did some pretty good damage to Froggy. Froggy, you're a weak Pokemon. Well, anyways, we're back to this woods and... Okay, what was she talking about? A thief. I'm not a thief. I just found the Pokeball somewhere. Oh, it's talking about stealing other people's Pokemon. No, of course. You don't steal other people's Pokemon. Yeah, we're going to the Pokemon Center because I have all these Pokemon that I have now. And I actually want to use them later on. Dun, 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 dun. And there we go. Finally healed. They restored my Pokemon to full health, and now we're able to continue our adventure. Alright, we gotta make it at least to Rustboro City, because, I mean, that's the next step to go. So, yeah, I'm looking at the training, and, yeah, it's going to be a little hard, because I'm only trained Froggy a little bit, and the other Pokemon. But it was kind of how my adventures used to be like. I didn't really use experience share. I know experience share makes everything much better, but with the new experience share, everything is like, it's giving you too much experience share for your other Pokemon. And it takes a little bit of the challenge away. It makes it quite easier. Ever since I saw the experience share, it made the Pokemon game easier. That's how I felt about that. And it made the Pokemon game really easier. Anyways, I like this Pokemon now that it can handle these type of Pokemon like Zigzagoon. With the absorb hit, it can handle these Pokemon. So I think I'm gonna have at least a level 7 already. Yeah, it's a level 7. Even this point, early on in this game, it's actually pretty hard to go against. Wait, was there a Pokeball there? I thought I saw a Pokeball. Nope, it was just my mind playing tricks. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go into this forest, and we're gonna actually start fighting random people. And this guy has a bug team, so it's obviously going to be annoying with these poison stings and all this stuff. I have nothing to heal me from that. And if Froggy had better moves like something else. Tree Man, let's go ahead and switch out. String Shot, it's just that poison that annoys me, because that poison really can do some damage along the road. You have to keep going to Poke Centers and stuff like that when you get poisoned. Gonna use another quick attack on this Pokemon. And that managed to take it out completely, and Wurmple is down and out. That was actually a pretty decent amount of experience points. I know I'm gonna have to do a lot of training before I actually go ahead and go fight the first gym, because the first gym is actually, it's kind of difficult. And Wurmple is down and out. I hate it when they use repetitive Pokemon. If you're gonna keep using the same Pokemon, how do you plan on beating me? If I defeated your first one, you obviously have to switch into something else. You're not even doing strategy moves, like at least give me a poison sting or something. Should I use Absorb, because I do want to have some extra HP for my Pokemon. There we go. I have all these Pokemon, but you cannot win, sir. Sometimes there's some people that are just better than you. So there's a Paralyze heal. We're not going to need no more Paralyze heals. We're going to need Poison heal. Here's a scientist just wandering out. Not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish here around here? I really love that Pokemon. Here comes that dork. I was going to ambush you, but you had dwaddled in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so I'm here. You Devon researcher, hand over those papers. You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You got to help me, please. What do you think you're doing? What are you going to protect them? No one crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy. Not even a kid. Come on, battle me. This is the first battle with the Team Aqua who doesn't listen. Yeah, he's going to take out a Poochyena, which is a pretty strong Pokemon. But I think with a quick attack... Wait, hold up, hold up. This is not... This does not match up. Gotta take out my strong one Pokemon. These 2 levels up. That's actually can do some damage into my Pokemon. That's accuracy fell, so that's not nothing to worry about. Quick attack didn't even do that much. Did some pretty good damage though, and that sand attack is gonna keep messing up with my accuracy, but yep. And it did. Look at that sand attack. It's just giving that accuracy lowers. But sometimes the moves always hit, regardless. Oh shit, and it's actually preparing for its attack to rise. But no, it didn't do anything to me. Good strategy, but not the best strategy that you can use. And Tree Man has gone to level 13 and it wants to use Mega Drain already. What is this? Stronger attacks. Whoa. Now that's what I like. Mega Drain already. Froggy was a level 8 now, so level 8 is cool for that Pokemon. Girl, you got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we of the Team Aqua are also after something in Rustboro. I'll let you go for today. Ooh, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know I'll give you this as my thanks. Experience share, and that's where I'm not going to use. The experience share is a super high-tech level. I had a strain of every fiber of my brain and body to develop this device. Turn the switch on and the battle experience will be shared by all party Pokemon. Please give it a try. And with this, I'll restore your Pokemon's health. It's another technical advance I'm proud of. Well, anyways, that's good. My HP was restored. Didn't that Team Aqua thug say they were going after something in Rustboro too? Oh ho, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. Yeah, you are wasting time in this forest. I'm actually going to disable that experience share. Off. Yep, it was on, so I disabled it. And here's where the real challenge will begin through my whole adventure, and that stuff is actually recommended. The experience share is definitely recommended because it really helps you out in your adventure. But how did we do it before? We didn't. We can only experience share one Pokemon. Sometimes I don't even know if these Pokemon are going to get affected. It's a level 8, so it's the same. It's gonna use Harden, so just raising its defense, I guess. See, Absorb does anything. It's gonna use Leech Life, really? Because I'm a water type, it's actually going to affect me as well. Yeah, this battle is not going to go well. I had to figure out a way to do something else. Because that battle is not going to go pretty. I might as well take out this Pokemon. See, that's not going to do anything. See if Mega Drain does anything. I like Mega Drain. I already got Mega Drain. That's what I like about this Trico. It actually took it out completely with one hit go. And Froggy's already a level 9. And it learned Bubble. That's what I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn like a type of Bubble move. That would be important. Because I believe Roxanne is like the first rock gym, isn't it? And this will become useful later on, hopefully. And since we don't have Cut, we don't really need to go there at all. I don't remember this. This is a Peterborough Recon team checking in, and I'm afraid I have to begin with an apology, Mr. Matt. It's not good news. The mission is a no-go. A little something cropped up and it got in the way. Roger that. Got it. Will do. I'll continue investigating the energy we detected. Phew. But that case sure had some promise as a trainer, I'd say. Of course I am. What's up? I like to shout my lungs out. It feels so good. You can have this, so you try it out. Use it on a Pokemon while learning a move that attacks with voice. And this is the Echoed Voice TM49. The word of advice, a TM or technical move can be used as many times. It won't go away, so try it out as many times as you want. I remember when you had to buy the TMs. You couldn't have unlimited. And this is the Petalburg. Would you like to learn anything about berries? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm just going to get him. I'm not going to use him. Anyways, one of these people gives us a water sprout, which is actually something that I do want to have because it's a key item and I don't want to come back for it later. It's the Welmer Pal, so there we go. It's help for plants growing and stuff like that. I think somebody here gives you a berry as well, but I'm just going to ask him for something, whatever. A rust berry, that's cool. Anyways, I just need it for later. And there's the little area back here where you can actually get a Pokeball. But we encountered a Pokemon grass type, most likely. And it's a Wurmple. It's another Wurmple that we encounter, so that's cool. That's always fun, encountering Wurmple. It's a level 6, so they're starting to become stronger. Wonder if Absorb will do anything. Kinda want to start getting a little bit. No, it doesn't really do that much. It just gives me like 2 experience points. Yeah, that's super effective. I'm going to keep using my bubble. Yep, there it goes. And I used bubble with a critical hit, and I managed to get 48 experience points, so that's cool. And there's another one we have to encounter. Wow, really? But this time it's a Zigzagoon, and Zigzagoon means I'm gonna leech his health. And it's a level 5, so ooh, even the better. What's Tail Whip going to do? Is it going to lower some kind of defense? Oh wow, I like how the animation is for that Pokemon. Going to go ahead and raise my Pokemon's health with that. And it's giving me a lot of HP actually, so that's pretty beneficial to me actually. It gave me a lot of HP actually. Don't have to use potions or anything. See, that's the thing that I like about grass types, that they really do help you prevent the usage of potions, and you can just go ahead and do that with something like that and you'll get your stuff. So this is next attack, and I'm not going to use that because I really don't need these items. Just going around collecting everything in order to, you know, beat the game. Anyways, I'm not gonna run from this battle because I guess my Froggy can actually manage to counter these Pokemon now. It's getting stronger now. Keep using Bubble. And the funny thing is about Nuzlocke is that I have had times when my Pokemon faint. So it's definitely a challenge whether a Pokemon faints or not. The only Pokemon I wish that will never faint is my Trico, because that is one of the main Pokemon that are not supposed to faint. And right now, as my Lotad, I don't even want my Lotad to faint. Imagine my Lotad faints at this point. I would be like, no! I would be really angry. Alright, whoa, that's a level 10. Yeah, that's going to do a lot of damage. This is going to be scary. It's starting to get really dangerous. That's why you need a lot of training, and Tree Man maybe Tree Man does the damage. Yeah, Tree Man is a very highly defensive Pokemon. Yeah, they're getting really strong. I fear that my next Pokemon will go down my Lotad. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't want it to go down. I even trained it so far. Well, it's at level 11 now. That's good. We're making progress. Woo! Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use a potion on Froggy because Froggy needs the potion. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure, I will battle. Alright, so I just want to make it to Rustboro City, and then we can manage to stop there because that's all I want to do. So it's a Lotad versus a Lotad. I wonder what level her Lotad is, though. It's a level 6, so Absorb should probably do enough damage to it. And it's going to use Absorb on me too, but its Absorb is not even taking anything of my experience points or health or anything. Alright, so that's... Just need to take this out. And my battery is starting to get low. I should put save or something. I just want to make it at least to those 2 battles before I make it into the town. Because I think we have to battle a double battle here soon as well. Froggy is actually managing to defend itself. Anyways, I'm going to switch into Tree Man because Tree Man has to go ahead and defeat him fast because of my battery. Going to go ahead and use a quick attack. Wait, I shouldn't even use that. I should have used the Mega Absorb. Didn't do anything. A Mega Drain, actually, not Mega Absorb. Yeah, it didn't really do that much either. Wow, I actually got a lot of experience points from my Pokemon. Well, HP. Alright, one more hit and it should be down. Hopefully it is down. Come on, hurry up. It's taking so long, it's so repetitive. There we go, there you go. You're down and out. Of course you're gonna faint. I told you were gonna faint. Alright, I gotta put save real quick. And hopefully, once we make it out of here, hopefully the